great turnout. Thank you everybody for being here in support of the Democratic Party here in Whatcom County. And let's give Natalie a big round of applause. And all the PCOs that are here. What a great turnout. I mean, that's unbelievable. And then can all the city council people just come up here or wave or something? Because I know we got many people here from the city council. Thank you very much. And the mayor is here. Right there is. The mayor, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it very much. So, you know, it's just a normal day in Bellingham. What can I say? I mean, we're all here at a beautiful art gallery, and we're really happy because we have a Democratic president. Yeah. And let me tell you what a Democratic president means. Although, you know, people are, I got to tell you, it's just so nice to be home. I mean, it is so nice to be home. The sun was shining this morning when I got up. I got home late last night. We've been working so hard back in Washington, D.C. And it always reminds me, when I get here and I see this beauty, it always reminds me of that story about how God disappeared for 7 days. And Michael, the archangel, said, well, God, where have you been? He said, I've been creating the great planet Earth. And it's going to be this wonderful place of balance. And Michael says, balance? And God said, yes, everything's going to be in balance. Over here is going to be something very hilly. Over there is something very flat. One country is going to be hot. One country is going to be cold. Everything's going to be in balance. And so Michael said, well, what's that? He points to this one region. And God said, oh, that's the Great Pacific Northwest. He says it has Mount Baker, it has Puget Sound, Washington State has the most bright, energetic, get-it-done people in the world. Yeah. And Michael said, I thought you said Earth was going to be this great place of balance. And God said, yeah, wait till you see what I put in the other Washington. That's what I feel like when I have to deal with my colleagues, Senator DeMint, or Senator Vitter, or Senator Coburn, that are always saying Dr. No to everything. But because we have a Democratic-controlled Congress and a Democratic president, we passed the most comprehensive lands bills that have been passed in the last 10 years because we got them done and we ran over them. Program that the past president vetoed, and we didn't have enough votes to override. And the fact that we were able to pass that children's health care program for the country, for Washington State, it meant almost $100 million more because we had been being gypped from the previous formula, which we fixed. And that allowed the governor and Frank Chop in the legislature to say that they were going to cover all kids in health care in Washington State. So that was a big victory for us as well. We passed the stem cell bill that the president, we couldn't get past. This president has put into action. And we passed the Lilly Ledbetter legislation. You don't know what it's like to have sat on the Senate floor and hear my colleagues say if women want those kinds of jobs, they just need to get better educated and better trained. What fallacy. But the fact that we had a Democratic majority and a Democratic president, it was the first bill that this president signed into law, and that's what we need to do is get more of that kind of legislation onto the president's desk. And I'm excited because, you know what? He got a commerce secretary out of the Northwest area. Washington State, and just a little secret, Nancy Berry over here, who's worked for Governor Locke before, works for me now, but is going to go to work for Governor Locke on all those important NOAA issues for us here in the Northwest. So we wish her well in that new endeavor.